So I saw the new anime movie Black Clover Sword of the Wizard King, which of course actually has Asta, and the rest of the Magic Knights join forces stopping a villain who used to be a Wizard King. And this is actually the first Black Clover movie in a long time since the anime series actually have a finale back in 2021, and the manga is now entering the final arc, which now actually has the final battle right now. So here's the review of the new Black Clover anime movie. So the movie begins with a title, a Netflix film, which it is from Netflix, which of course we see Julius, the Wizard King, and the Magic Knights actually battling Conrad Leto, who is actually the 27th Wizard King, but he was actually getting ready to take over the Clover Kingdom with the Imperial Sword, a sword that can actually remove magic from anyone, in which he using his magic to battle the Wizard King and his knights, but we knew how they are actually have overpowered him and actually seal him away with Julius's magic, but knowing how he won't be sealed that easily, which 10 years later, which we still in the midst of the battle of the Spade Kingdom and the final episode of the anime, and also the battle between Lucius on the manga, we see how everyone is scattered for the tournament called the Triumph, which determines the strongest Magic Knight, which of course is participating, but instead of Asta, who's actually on the Devil's Trial, but he's secretly participating as the Masked One, a mysterious competitor who actually going to win. But we see Conrad actually arrive with three of the most feared Wizard King of the past, which are Edward, who using Ice Wrench magic, Princia Funny Bunny, who use Legion magic, and Jester, who using Barrier Magic Voodoo Shangri-La spell on the arena, knowing how they're actually trapped and their magic is useless. So now everyone is actually running in fear, except for the Magic Knights who spring into action. That's when Princia, using Legion Magic Jinhana Game, which is a spell that actually transforms chess pieces into mobilized soldiers, which they fought through that. When Julius, who actually disguised as a spectator, realizing of Conrad's ability, we knew that it could be trouble. So now we knew how he's seen Conrad again, but this time he has the Imperial Sword, so we knew that it could be trouble. Which Yami have arrived, which we knew how he realized of Conrad's existence. So we see Julius order him to go to Branch Zero for a lab where they develop a magic weapon, a weapon that co-developing with Nero. But he denies, so he orders Asta, Noel, and Finral to head over there, knowing how they're going to be actually greeted by the minister Millie Maxwell, which they met with Nero, who caught wind of the situation, who actually revealed that his magic is key magic that can actually unlock and even lock magic, including grimoires. So that is actually a threat that can actually happen. Meanwhile, during the battle, we see Jester using barrier magic voodoo regalia on everyone, defeating them in the process. And during the fact that they actually made it towards the secret lab, Conrad was there. So they actually decided to battle him in the lab. But he overpowered them and stealing Noel's water magic in the process and stealing it into his own arsenal. So that is a powerful enemy that we knew they actually have no match. So we knew how Asta anti-magic is perfect. And he actually offers him to actually join his army. But he denies, saying that the Wizard King is actually the one who actually protects the people. So he won't actually allow him to be a burden, but actually arrive and decide to battle him, but it's too powerful, so they retreat, knowing how the Wizard Kings have similar background of what's happened when they actually die, which cause of their freedom, by which the preparations is nearly complete. But Noel has woken up in a secret shelter from the Golden Dawns, knowing how everyone is there, which Seke, a coward, actually asking everyone to flee, but Asta, who's still injured, telling everyone not to run away, even if they actually are trying to leave. They actually are magic knights who actually have a duty to protect the people, in which he gave a speech telling them what they cannot do. But they are going to fight back against Conrad, which Noelle picked up her robe and join Asta into the battle, which he don't have a plan. But the arrival of the Magic Knights captain, which of course Marileona, Charlotte, William Vengeance, and Jack the Ripper, as well as Dorothy, had actually arrived to actually help, as well as the rest of the Black Bulls. Unfortunately, Gordon and Henry are still trapped in the barrier, in which they realize that the Imperial Sword has the power to steal magic, but also can revive people, which he actually used to bring back the three Wizard Kings. So now we see how they are going to fight back against his forces. So they're using the Black Bull's headquarters to made it through the barrier when they rescue Gordon and Henry. So now they use whatever they can to make it towards the barrier, which of course they made it through after separating Princia and Edward, knowing how the Black Bulls are battling Edward and Marileona battling Princia, which all is left is, battling Jester, whose magic is actually freeing the captains, which of course Yami, Flagoleon, and Novel, knowing how they've actually have freed them. But we can tell how the Black Bulls are battling Edward, who using ice wrench magic world and church, and they actually knew they are frozen intact. But we can tell how he won't let down, which the Black Bulls decide to fight against him, which we see Miriona is battling Princia, but knowing how they are actually outmatched, but they use their last bit of strength to actually outpowering them, where we see Asta battling Conrad, saying that he offering one more time to join him, but he denies, saying that the Wizard King is supposed to protect the people, but he won't allow him to actually get in the way. So now he's using his demon form to take him down and remove the sword, which caused the previous Wizard Kings to actually die in peace. But Conrad won't allow that to happen, as he using his last spell that in addition of costing his life, which of course he actually using Doom's Gate on the world. But Julius arrived after he was rescued to give Asta the Imperial Sword, where we knew how he is actually getting ready to fight back against Conrad using the Demon Slayer's sword to actually slash him and defeating him in the process, which he come in terms of his defeat and die peacefully, which Julius actually told the others that Conrad was once a Wizard King, but the royals have actually betrayed him, killing his wife and Conrad, in which he views the world as traitors, in which Asta wondered why the sword works on him, because the previous Wizard Kings have all used this, including Limmery, in which hence the name of the movie Sword of the Wizard King, which of course they've all used it for saving others, in which the movie ends, but on the post-credit scene of Asta and Yuno saw how everyone is cleaning up the damage, but they continue their battle, and they say that one day one of them will become the Wizard King, in which the movie actually ends with an unknown battle that didn't end. It's actually incredible since One Piece film Red, which of course the music was actually expiring, plus we get to see the characters return. Of course, we still see them battling Lucius in the final battle in the manga, but this is actually an incredible movie, and I really enjoy everything that actually happened, including the animation, the music, including the ending theme song, Here I Stand by Treasure. So I really cannot wait to see how the final battle actually ends on the manga chapters, which I'm still reviewing them right now. Anyway, like this video, subscribe for more, and comment what you think about the movie review. You guys can also follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, and my Facebook page and Twitch. Until then, this is Anime God Running here saying signing out. Laters, and be safe.